Hey buds, welcome back to Battleballs and welcome to the next reaction of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Thank you so much for accepting my last week's single episode. As you could tell, I feel a lot better. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for appreciating that. And I am so excited to start this heavy forecast part. Alright, this is my boy. I want to get him taken care of and dealt with, and I really hope this is nothing bad. Okay, I'm gonna hope it's nothing bad. I love that man. I don't know where this like came from necessarily. I just gained attachment to him over the course of like, you know, he wasn't in a lot of episodes. He was in a few of them, but like, I like him. I like him a lot. You know what I mean? He's a cool guy. But anyway, this is the first part. Oh, also, sorry. I'm still fucking around with the subtitles, because now the subtitles work, but they are timed off poorly. So if at some point I need to go in the episode and fuck around and like put them back in the right spots, because I have to do that now. Don't mind me if they're just like a little off, because I don't mind as long as they're not like, you know, super obstructive. Oh, that's right. Rainbows? There are rainbows. The devil's rainbows. The devil's rainbows is crazy, and also would be a sick stand name. I just hope he's a little overstimulated, you know? I hope he actually doesn't mean that, and he's on our side. And also, like, are you wearing, like, what is this? You have, like, the format of, like, a tank top, but it's your skin tone? Are you wearing, like, is that just your skin under, like, cables, or are you wearing, what's happening with that? Yep, the blue, beautiful eyes. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Are we about to have a 3-part series of us fighting Weather Report? Is he bad now? I might like him even more, but like, I like villains, you know? But oof. Are you drowning him? I don't want to say he was waterboarding him, but he was like drowning him. He was just filling up his... That's crazy. I think I love Weather Report. It's crazy powerful. But he likes to do a lot of stuff with water, but let me see some other weather stuff. You know, is it Weather Report or Katara? You know? Like, what's your actual ability? Wait. Wait. No, this is... Okay. So when I saw that big bloated body, I was like, that's what happened in the prison when the one dude with the dragon was like fighting a bunch of people, and then he would like put his hand on them and also drown them? Right? Do you think there's an association, or like, because people are like, oh no, it's just like, you know, it's like he knew where to hit people, but like that is exactly how it looked. It is something. I don't know, dude. I love this show, dude. I love it. It's almost like he's a completely different person. I'm telling you, I will get better at randomly posing and just random shit, because like it's so hard to like remember to do this shit because there's so much important like context that happens along the way, and it's a great story, but like you get stunted on by the enemies sometimes. Oh my god. Big fan of this, man. It's like the scariest. It's the scariest, most beautiful scene I think I've ever seen. You know, it's not like scary, like horror movie scary, but like the I love a good cello or whatever the fuck that thing is. But like having a like not a death sentence coming to you, but not a death sentence. Like something crazy is coming your way, and it's also beautiful around. You know, you have rainbows and clouds, and it's beautiful in here, but then and you know, you might fucking die. Honestly, the show keeps doing it, and I love it.
ウェザーリポートの虹にな。ウェザーのスタンドは天候を操る能力。
Right.
ってことはだな、わかるか？奴が記憶を思い出したなら、オゾン層だって自由には。
Oh, fuck. The sun is a deadly laser. You could make it one again. That is weather report's fucking crazy. Holy shit. I just want to see more weather. We have clouds and water. I want to see lightning. Come on, give it to me. So let's see some big winds too.
いいか。虹を止めるにはウェザーを始末するか、もしくは記憶を再び抜き取るしかない。
Okay.
ジョリーン、君にウェザーが殺せるなら別だが、さもなければ全員新月が来る前に。
I will say. Well, one, I need to go back a little bit. I like his theme song being like a little organ. Or whatever it is. Because like organ with like the church stuff, the priest, you know, father, all that stuff. It's nice when things match a certain theme, you know? That's the main thing I want to say. And if not, then humanity may end before the new moon. So the fact that it's automatic is wild. And I wonder if he's, well, it says it's automatic, but he also seems like evil now. I don't know. Isn't that crazy? Because like when he first got the stand, wouldn't have just like ripped the ozone layer before they even knew? What the fuck? How the fuck does that? So if you touch the rainbow, you just get like, what are those like? The things that get stuck on the ships, right? How the fuck does that make sense? I will tell you right now, there's no way those children survive. If they touch one of these, they fucking die. And if anything touches a rainbow, it summons snails and bubbles. And that also like rips off your body, or your body becomes that. We'll accept it, but this is an infestation. I It's fair. Oh my god. Sidebar real quick. I went to a manga store the other day, and they had the drawings of the JoJo characters. You know, like I don't know, like I'm new to animation, so I don't really know like the terminology, but it was like the light colors of like red, yellow, blue, or whatever it is, and it was like the drawings of like their styling and stuff like that, and they had the poses. I was so tempted to buy it, but it was a very expensive book. But I was like, I really want it. But maybe in the future when we can afford nicer things. But it would like I never thought I needed a JoJo art book until I saw it. But it was money.
もう一つ、酸素原子 O がくっつき、O3 となった気体がオゾンである。
Okay.
このオゾンは地球上空20キロより25キロに層となって存在している。
Right.
もしオゾン層に何らかの作用が加えられた場合、 地球上の生き物はどうなってし
It would be fucking gnarly. There's probably like, it'd probably change the world, right? Because, like, everything would have to change to adapt to it. If you are able to adapt, if you're not just fucking murdered. You know what I mean? We would have to, like, start living, like, what, underground? Or, like, have to have, like, some kind of, like, suits on us? Or, like, I don't know.
もしもし、お姉ちゃん。あれ
Oh, fuck. This was 2 color palette changes in one episode. I never kept track of that. I always thought it was just for, like, one scene. Or one section, at least. But it stopped and then came back. Unless this is to signify that this is happening at the same time that they're getting out of the hospital.
気持ち悪い。うわ、マジで本物のカタツムリだ。幻覚じゃねえ。このヌトヌトした手触りはよ。
What made you fucking think you can pick that up? I didn't really think about it until she was, like, really holding it. I'm like, aren't you not supposed to be able to do that? Weren't we? Oh, now you have what I have. Skin pigmentation error.
あいつの狙いはエンポリオだ。ストーンフリー。
Oh. Happens to the best of us. You got this, Jolene. Don't worry.
くそ、ロープが体の動きもカタツムリみたいに弱く。エンポリオ、聞こえているならロープを引っ張れ。捕まるんだ。
4560 Hot hot hot
What? What?
ここはフロリダ。スーパーボールの記憶を掘り起こしたぜ。
Okay. So the memories you have to pull up have to be the memories that you pull up have to be in the area into some capacity. So there's your limitation, but I'm still unsure of the sheer size. If you can pull up a plane crash, you should be able to pull up explosions and missiles and, you know, like, I would live, or I would be, well, I guess you don't need to, you just need to know your history, maybe? Or do you just, like, dig up and be like, oh, what do we got here? Ooh, football team, Super Bowl. I don't know why I did that, it's just... It's just what it is.
空城ジョリーン、タッチダウンラインまで引っ張ってもらうんだな。そのスローな体の動き。バイ、もうここまで戻ってはこれまい。おっと、俺もこいつらに触れたら危ねえ。
Yikes.
間違いない。ついさっきのこの時点ではジョリーンの父親のディスクを持っている。
Right?
だがその次の瞬間、突然ディスクは消える。これがこいつのスタンドか。どこかに隠したり出したりするのがこの小僧の能力。ではディスクをどこに隠し
Well, I don't think so. Because if he was able to really stash things, why would he keep the CD, like, on his stomach for, like, most of the part, you know? Wouldn't he just keep it stashed, like, 90% of the time? Or like, was it just in case, like, he did die or something like that, so at least they'd be able to get it? But even then, like, the stand would stop working, then it would fall out?
アンダーワールド転がってきたのにはたまげたが、所詮今のおめえは俺のアンダーワールドの前には無力。掘り起こしたのは記録だ。海水が蒸発してできた塩の記録。
Oh my god, it's just so annoying. Like, it's... This one almost feels as annoying as, like, oh, I forgot which ones they were, but basically, like, any of the time ones where it's like, yeah, well, I could stop time. You know, you know what I mean? It's like, well, now he's summoned up a water geyser that shoots salt. That, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's just a cheeky little bitch. He can just get whatever he wants.
一気に。
まったく進まねえ。
Okay. We're gonna double check that real quick. Right? Ma'am. What is going on right there? Who signed off on this decision? Who gave her some shell boobies? Because that is wild. A wild decision to make. Why would they do that? Like, it shouldn't make me feel weird, but that also makes me feel weird. I guess that's just the vibe right now.
よし、今度こそ捕らえたぜ。やったな、ジョリー。エンポリオ。
We gotta deal with the snail situation.
ダメだ。スピードワゴン財団の死者も町に近づけなくって待機してるって。
そうか。おお、やるじゃん。さすが元車泥棒。
Can she use his CD? Right? Like, is she able to just go and like learn everything as well, or is it really only for like the father Poochie?
頭からかぶって肉をチューチュー食らうから。
What the fuck?
マイマイかぶりって言うんだ。この虫の名前はよ。
What? Like, all right. So his goal is to turn everyone into snails. I don't know if this is intentional or not. Again, or if this is just like how the world would work if this actually did happen. Like if snails just fucking swarmed around, these beetles would just flock to them, or were they also put here by the stand?
いる。俺の唯一の生きる希望は奴との決着をつけることだ。
Jesus. I don't know who to vote for right now. Next episode.
未来への期待でもあったため、彼女は我が子の死を受け入れていなかった。医者や看護師がまだその子の死に気づいてないうちに、母親は自分のベッドを
You know this shit is about to go insane because we have credits in the beginning of the episode. You always get excited because it gets a little dramatic, it gets a little intimate. It's like, hey, you're gonna want to pay attention to this. And we need to get this shit out now because we're gonna squeeze every fucking second of this episode in here. I'm kind of excited.
ことしてしまった。
What the fuck?
別室の赤ん坊は二卵性の双子だった。その事実は誰にも調べられなかったし。
Yeah, okay. That's a lot. But also, do they just suck at drawing babies? These are the ugliest babies I think I have ever seen in my life. And I was one once.
疑う者さえも誰もいなかった。
ママ、これは誰のお墓？誕生日が僕と一緒だ。
Also, why are my subtitles fucking fine now? I had to bring the other ones up like 2000 ms, and now this one's fine?
本人が進学校へ行くと言い出した時も反対する者は誰もいなかった。
The fuck?
おい、何なんだ？誰だ？
Do I recognize that little Tozy that came in? Are you just trying to be a priest and you got tripped by Dio? I don't know now if those are Dio's feet or not. It also looks really weird, and as that's also supposed to be a Alice in Wonderland. Oh my god. Wizard of Oz reference at all. Right?
誰だ？そこで何をしている？
What the fuck?
君の本か？
What the fuck are you? Why are you this playful? Why are you being weird like that?
ここの納骨堂は日曜日以外は一般の立ち入りは禁止になっている。
太陽の光にアレルギーの体質なんだ。
I'm allergic to sunlight. Same, bro.
今日の日没は確か6時19分。 それまで家に帰れないのでそこで休んでたんだ。
なるほど。
Oh, you just accept it. I thought he was like, you fucking kidding me? Because if someone, all right, if I was in this position and someone's like, I can't go outside because the sun hurts me, I'm like, get over your fucking self, bro. Get the fuck, and I'll try to push him out there, and then he'd bite me, and then I'd be vampire, and then that would be cool, and I would live out my dreams of being a more wholesome Dio, ideally.
沈んだら出てってくれ。
Oh, you have a
お
limp.
前面白いやつだな。
That's probably, well, he got tripped too.
何が？
追い出さないのか。私はもしかすると
I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, if there's ever a time that I can pull off a slutty little thing like that, I probably couldn't do it on a YouTube video, to be honest, but I will if I can. I'm telling you right now.
嫌に気持ちを念じて呼んでみてくれ。何年先だろうと構わない。いいね。心に留めておいてくれるだけでいい。日没になったらここを出ていくよ。
What the... Who are you? This is not my usual Dio. What the fuck? Did you know all this shit was gonna happen beforehand? Sorry, I kind of want to just revisit this a second. Because this conversation is like, I feel like it's extremely important. And then also I got distracted by Dio, which I guess is what happens. Because this, all right, so he gives him the arrow here, right? Take this stone arrowhead.
君にこの石の矢をプレゼントしたい。別に君が必要なければそれでいいんだが。
But
出会いというものは因
But isn't it gravity that draws people to each other, right?
力ではないのか。君が私にどういう印象を持ったのか知らないが、私は出会いを求めて旅をしている。いつか私に会いたいと思ったら、この矢に気持ちを念じて呼んでみてくれ。何年
Yeah, okay, so this is confusing. Because he's like, hey, take this stone arrowhead. I don't know what you think of me, and gravity exists, but if you want to hang out sometime, call me, bro. And I'm like, this is a very complicated way to say, like, if you want to chat with me again. But, like, it feels weird, right? It's like, this conversation feels overly complicated for no reason. But also, I might not be understanding the full complexity of it.
先だろうと構わない。いいね。心に留めておいてくれるだけでいい。日没になったら、ここを出ていくよ。
What is that? What are you doing? I've never seen you act like that, but I fucking love it. I love everything, Dio. Oh my god. I'm so happy I got to see him throughout the entire show. You know, even though he may not be in part 6, but he exists still as a memory, and that makes me happy. It actually almost kind of works like Freerun. For all those who've seen Freerun, you live, like, we see a lot of memories of what this part, like, why this part exists. And we live, like, not a lot of it through memories, but a little chunk of it through memories. So, like, this character that's been gone for a while, we still get to see how they acted and how they treated certain people and what, like, little pieces they moved in certain spots. I liked it. I like it a lot.
これは足が、僕の足の指が。
Oh, so you saw the magic fucking
まっ
firsthand.
すぐに。待て、誰なんだ君は。
Well, you know how to call him. Interesting. So I wonder if that's like, he went to a, like, I don't know if it was specifically him or not, which I wonder if we'll learn in this episode or, you know, following up. But like, you know, if you're a man of faith or a woman of faith, a person of faith, a chicken of faith, and you like see firsthand this crazy, beautiful man come up to you and be like, hey, you tripped on me and my cute little toesies. I'm allergic to sunlight. Here's a arrow if you ever want to call me. Also, I fixed your stupid foot. See ya. And then he fucking disappears. I feel like you would question your religion or who you worship because, like, this magic man just came by and changed your life, you know?
隣の町の大きな屋敷に住んでいる方です。ブッチさんという夫婦です。
Right.
嘘でしょ？あんなジュース配達人のどこがいい？
That's what his hair looks like when he was younger. Oh my god. It's just funny. I just... It kept the same stupid style, but he's like, you know what, in order to, like, convey that he's younger, let's just make it a little bit longer, too.
いいのよ。うえ。
腰抜けさん最高。
やめなって。きっと貧乏人の息子よ。高校だって行ってない。だから働いてる。
ちょっとペルラ、あんたのバッグじゃない？今あいつが取ったわ。泥棒よ！誰か捕まえて！
Wild.
やったー！
Alright. You stole some young girl's purse. First off, fuck you. Second off, fuck you. Third off, there's not gonna be much money in that. Do you think these girls carry around a fuck ton? I mean, maybe if they're like rich, but like, I wouldn't like inherently think so unless you've been stalking them for a while. Fourth, if you stole this purse and you're running outside and some dude throws a can at you because he knows you're stealing something and it gets wedged into the window and you're like, well, you don't think he's gonna fucking blow the fuck up out of that thing? You know, like, I would not continue going that direction. I would have went backwards a different way. But the fact that, like, it's like, you're like, I'm totally fine. No, you're fucking not.
やっべえよ。店のウィンドウを割っちまった。
Did you not expect
こ
to?
の配達のバイトがクビになる。しかも学校はバイト禁止なんだ。
ウェザーリポートの本名はウェス・ブルーマリン。
No, you're going back. I am looking up that real quick. Weather Report's real name is Wes Aquamarine. Weather Report's real name is Wes Aquamarine.
早く行って。
Cute.
ああ、俺ウェス。ウェザーって呼ばれてる。
Why?
また会える。
No, absolutely. We do not get invested in a love relationship in an anime or in JOJO'S. But if you are telling me that Wes was fine and then he lost the love of his life to something and then he wants to end the world, I'm going to relate to him more than anything. And I'm going to love that man even more than I already do. And he'd probably be one of my favorite characters in JOJO'S. Definitely top 10 for sure. I would have to restructure everything to look at my top 5.
パパとママには絶対言わないで。学校の成績が下がっちゃった。いずれ取り戻すけどどうしよう。ボーイフレンドができたの。知り合って2週間。すごく好き。
Yeah. I understand, Chica. But if your grades are failing, your parents are going to beat the living shit out of you. They're like, not only are you doing worse in school, it's because of a boy. We're going to kill you and we're going to start again. It's just the way it goes. What's another 18 years? Or, I don't even know how old people are in JoJo's anymore. But she's in high school, so anywhere from 12 to 17, I guess.
俺の倍出します。あなたにしてほしいことは2つ。
Sure.
何も質問しないこと。この2人を別れさすこと。
Okay. All right. So you're just paying him a lot of money to just break the... Okay. Less psychotic than killing him. Still psychotic. Interesting.
ウェスをゴロつきに脅させれば妹と別れるだろう。
No.
それだけだ。 ペルラが味わうのは誰もが経験するただの失恋。致命的な心の傷とはならない。
It probably will.
だがエンリコ・プッチ
It might not leave a permanent scar, but you know what would? Having your brother hire a hitman to make you break up with your boyfriend would leave quite a permanent scar. Asshole.
奴の母親は都会で黒人と結婚していた。つまりあいつは黒人の息子。
Oh my god.
私立探偵
Is that really what's gonna happen? Is that really? Oh no.
はたちまち仲間を呼んできた。
What are you doing? What the fuck? There is no fucking way. I am afraid to push play on this bitch right now. Oh my god.
おめえじゃねえんだ。罰を与えるのは奴だ。この俺にもチューしてくれよ。こっちの保安官様にもよ。お嬢さんずらしてこの
I hope he fucking kills you all.
こいつを産んだ隣町の母親の家にもすでに火を放ってきてやったぜ。
一体本当に
I need to pause it because otherwise we're not going to be able to show anything. Oh my god. This is my guy. Oh my god, this is gonna suck so bad. Holy shit. I love Weather Report so much. And the fact that, like, you know, like, we have to keep watching it first, or like before we really assess, but like, you know, he was not a bad guy, and then like something really shitty happened. I would also be fueled with rage, dude. I'll just say I'm petty, and I'll just say I'm petty, you know? So if this shit happened to me, I would also want to set the world on fucking fire, you know? Unbelievable. Did she survive? She got decked in the face, but it looked fucking heavy.
で吊るされ、そのまま放置された。ペルラは本当に純粋だったし、その時まで彼女の心にはそよ風が吹いていた。春の日差しのような恋。
I had to pause on the whatever, didn't I? I was gonna say, at least he died and she's alive, but if it was reversed, I would have lost my fucking mind. But like, I want her to be okay.
しかし
私の心の中にはもう雨が降ることさえない。
そうつぶやくとペルラは崖の下の湖に身を投げた。まだウェザーにかすかに脈があることも知らずに。
I didn't even realize we even have an intro for this one. Oh my god, this is crazy. I can't handle love stories anymore, man. I can't. I've been meaning to like do one on Patreon at some point of like a sad love story, but like it's really just like a crying simulator for me. Oh my god. I can't stand this.
くそ！ペルラの命だけは奪わないでくれ！ペルラに罪はない！
ベルラは恋をしただけなんだ。命を返してくれるなら何でも。
You piece of shit. This is your fucking fault. I can't stand you. I always hated you, you fuck. How do you feel about Poochie? I hate him. Not even in a villain way. Angriables. Yes.
君は引力を信じるか
Dio always makes me feel better. Just like screaming in the water. Again, a beautiful blonde man comes up out of the water. It's like, did you need something? Of course.
そしてくれたんだ。矢の先のようなものを。
What the... What? Who? How did that work like that? And what, are you gonna take her memory out? Or is it just showing that, like, your stand activated at the same time that you got hit? Oh.
深く願うなら彼女の記憶は手にすることが
Oh,
でき
you already fucking knew the stand that he had immediately. Is that a skill that you possess, do you? Like, you're like, it's like, I know exactly what the fuck you are. I know exactly what the fuck you do. That's very strong. I didn't think that he had the ability to see Stan's, like, abilities, or, like, no. I don't know.
何者だ。浮気調査してやった間抜け男が撃たれたくなかった。
I want to go back real quick. Sorry we're going back more than we often are, but I really wanted to, like, process this properly. You know? Because, like, how the fuck is it because the twin? And because it happened to him too, so they both got to stand at the same time? Does it work like that, really? Because, like, I looked at this and I'm like, huh. And then I didn't realize, like, how important the twin thing was, I guess, gonna be to this. Interesting. I feel like your stand is significantly stronger than your brother's.
俺の周りにだけなんだ
誰だ貴様は。
ペルラの兄がお前に依頼したってのは本当なのか
まさかお前は。
Well, how the fuck are you gonna get your response if you do that? You know? But it seems like we're gonna be destroying the ozone layer. Fuck everybody else. If I have a bad time, everybody has a bad time. That's not a great mindset to have, but anger is a very powerful emotion.
やはり死ねない
Interesting.
弾丸の火薬から水が俺の時だけ
Interesting.
なぜ俺は生きているんだ
ウェザーは
That's so wild. You were fucking gone because you, well, yeah, I guess you weren't gone, but you were pretty gone. And I'm surprised no one, like, if someone, like, jumps off the mountain in, like, to suicide and, you know, all that stuff, and they found her in the lake, like, I feel like they would check up there for, like, anything else, like foul play or something. They would have found him up there, but I guess maybe it was just quick enough for that arrow to, like, get into place, and, like, basically because he was barely alive, that arrow was like, boom, you good now. You know what I mean?
そのまま湖にも飛び込んだが
Right?
波が起こって押し戻されるだけ
Yeah.
なぜペルラと共に死なせてくれない
I know, dude, I know. I feel you, man. I'd be so fucking angry, man. I don't know if I would, like, do that, but I would definitely go on a, well, I guess he did get his revenge, but, you know, you gotta find the brother, technically. That, I guess, well, he had no leads whatsoever, but I would have done some fucking research, all right? I would have been looking around. God. My sweet boy. Not necessarily sweet, but, you know. Damn.
満足か あんたの妹ペルラはあんたの依頼でこうなったんだ。
Okay.
そして怒りは収まらない。
Fair.
この蹴りはつけさせてもらう。
Fair. I am so interested how actually, you know what? I was gonna be like, there's no way Father Poochie can like fight off Weather Report. Weather Report is way too strong. Like way out of his league. But he does have Dio. And Dio is out of everybody's league. So I could totally see Weather Report about to kill this bitch and Dio saves him. And then you get the CD and you keep this guy under control.
私はお前の兄だからだ。だがそれも今日限り。ウェザー、お前には消えてもらう。
Oh, you really did just beat him. What? No fucking way. I guess he could have been like ill-experienced compared, but like I feel like you both are. I didn't think that there was one. Yeah, maybe you just like you didn't really know exactly. Yeah, well, because you know about your stand and he kind of does, but his is more confusing. I don't know. It's hard to justify this.
囚人番号 MA152403 収監しました。俺の唯一の生きる希望は奴との決着をつけ。
Dude, I feel like you would wipe the floor with this guy. He's not a brawler. I think he just got you by surprise, man. There's not gonna be a score to settle. You could be wipe the floor with this man. And I want that.
何よりも俺を殺す奴がここにいなくなる。俺を殺すんだ。頼むぜ。
Like right now? Dude, I don't want to lose him. Fuck! That better not be the story. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna kill my brother, and then I want you to kill me. I don't want to lose this bitch. I really do not. God, what a beautiful story for this character.
Johnny!
車の中だろうが外だろうがどっちみち食われ終わったら終わりだ。食われながら行くウェザーの元まで。
And we're just here. We're just, oh my god, that was such a good episode. That was one of the best episodes. I almost want to say of the show. The finale for this is going to be fucking wild. Thank you so much for watching it with me. I'll see you guys next time.